Welcome back, you bloody legends. Aussie Gamer 17 here with part 2 of my 100% real walkthrough for Avowed. We are right where we ended the last video. Our first time here in, if you look at the map, it is called, does it tell us? Yes, Dawnshore. Dawnshore, we're in Dawnshore. Now, as we make our way up this pier, we are going to get our first instructions for the main quest. We're going to be welcomed to town. There's a big city over there called Paradise. We're not going in there in this video. We are going to do a heap of looking for gear and some loot and stuff like that. We're going to end up exploring that lighthouse up there. And then towards the end of the video, we'll move the main quest line ahead a little bit as well. Lots of exciting stuff, starting with grabbing our very first companion. Let's go do that right now.
This is your final war. Hey! Turn around and sail back to wherever you came from. This dock is reserved for the Imperial Envoy.
That's a bit rude.
And he's late. Huh. Probably died at sea.
Oh,
good riddance.
Good riddance, you reckon? You want to try saying that in a way that doesn't piss off the Imperial Envoy?
Wait, you're the... Oh, fuck.
Oh, language.
Nice.
Forgive me, Envoy. I meant nothing by it. A slip of the tongue. Can we start over?
Yeah, you better.
Rick, captain of the local militia. We're a scrappy bunch, but we know our way around Paradise. Unlike most Adirans who couldn't find their ass with both their hands. Oh, present company excluded.
That's
they told me you
rude
were
again.
godlike, but I didn't know what to expect. Your face, it's so... Ooh, on second thought, why don't I just shut up before I say anything else I regret?
Yeah, good plan.
Now there's a good idea.
Good idea.
No doubt you've come for the Adiran ambassador.
Recognize that voice, people?
He's gone, along with our claviger.
For those that don't already know, the big blue guy is the same voice actor as Garrick from the Mass Effect series. Who or what is the claviger?
The closest thing we have to a local authority. Part keeper of the keys, part bald fist.
Paradise's mayor, more or less.
Oh, that explains it.
People out here aren't fond of established hierarchies and titles. So we made up some new ones.
The other thing, guys, we're going to look out for in this video is we need to lie 15 times, I believe it is, for an achievement. And most of the lies are just funny little lies. It's not actually trying to trick anyone. It's more like a sarcastic lie, and I do enjoy doing it. There's a few of them coming up in the video. A few other collectibles that we'll be working our way through that I'll explain as we do them. We're going to raise an eyebrow and say they left town at the same time.
No. There's some kind of blight in the wilderness and rumors of plague. They went to investigate. Nature has a mind of its own in these parts. When the ecosystem changes, we ask ourselves how and why.
Leaderless and rudderless is the natural state of things in Paradise anyway.
I love this game.
Interesting.
And this is the first time I'm actually listening to all the dialogue, so I'm looking forward to getting some of the dialogue stuff that we're going to get in this video as well. Alright. I have a missive to deliver from the Emperor of Adir.
Sorry, Envoy, but no one's here to receive it.
Nonsense. There's a small army of pickpockets, smugglers, and scoundrels between those walls who'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Just ignore him.
No, he's the only fun part.
Because
Well,
I've got an
out of you
idea.
two anyway.
They traveled northwest to the Strangle Route, past the old Pargroon Wall.
You need to find the ambassador, and I need to find the claviger. How's about we partner up?
What do you think, guys? Partner up time, you actually don't get a choice. Can you follow orders, or will I need to hold your hand the entire way, you big blue goof?
I did my time in the Rawatayan Navy.
Ah, a Navy
As
man.
long as you talk real slow.
Okay.
Remember, you're taking a distinguished veteran into the wilderness. Make sure he comes back alive, or the steel garrote will have my head.
Better yours than mine.
Haha. What's before I head out, what's this about the steel garrote? We're going to try and find out as much as we can in this game.
The steel garrote are here as guests, helping Adirans like yourself keep the peace. Or so they say.
The situation here must be dire if the garrote's involved.
That's certainly what they'd like you to believe. Sounds like their reputation back home in Adir isn't any better than it is here.
Let me just say, what are they doing here?
You tell me, Envoy. The Adirans came to our shores with their soldiers, their bureaucrats, and their cult of murderers. Asking a lot of nosy questions is a good way to end up with a knife in your back.
Oh, be sure to tell them you're doing a good job.
Maybe it's better if you don't mention me at all. Speaking of the Steel Garrote, fair warning, their leader, Inquisitor Ludwine, is eager to greet you. Or possibly interrogate you.
Lodwin, no one told me she was here.
Wait, you know the Inquisitor? Dare I ask how?
Now what do I want to choose here? Let's just say we have history and leave it at that.
Say no more. The less I know, the better.
That's right.
I heard she's a monster, the personal handmaiden of the Burned Queen. But that's not all.
Not all?
Say she fell in battle in the Dead Fire, and death spat her back out.
Keep that to yourself. You wouldn't want to get on the Inquisitor's bad side, Sinri.
Yeah, good advice. Thank you, Envoy.
You're
We'll
welcome.
have time to worry about Ludwine later.
Alright, we've got what we need. Let's move.
Right behind you. We've got to find your ambassador and my claviger before something else does.
And the other thing we're going to be doing for this video is collecting a bunch of side quests. Because the side quest, there is an achievement for completing all side quests, guys, and we want to make sure that we complete side quests almost as we get them, although we're going to be collecting a few in this video and not completing them, so that contradicts what I just said, but we need to complete side quests before moving on certain parts of the main quest line, because then the side quests become unavailable or unfinishable. So I'll be keeping track of that and making sure that we don't fail any side quests.
I'll bet you're glad to be on dry land after that voyage. Come on.
Yep.
Let's get you some fresh air.
Let's do that. Okay, so we're going to head into town.
And left these beacons all over the island. Good for
Pretty
finding your
soon.
way
Yeah,
up.
that's a beacon that just sort of just opens up when you get near them, guys. And if you look on your map, ignore that. It's telling us about fast travel, but I want to go to the map. And there you'll see that we can just hover on that on the map and travel here. And we're going to unlock a ton of those throughout the map, as well as our own campsites. More on those later, but whenever we find one of them, we can then travel back to it at any time. Once we head into this start part of the village, we want to go up to the right and get our next side quest by going and speaking to these
How
people
hard is
here.
it to answer a question?
Well, this lady anyway.
Trifle with souls, ma'am.
They're tearing my home apart.
Never mind.
All right, talk to Dengen, or at least that's how I say it.
How rude everyone is around here.
Is there something I can help with?
How hard could it be to find a watcher?
I might be able to find one. What's it worth to you? So that's the other thing, guys. We do have to bribe in this game. We need to do 5 bribes in order to get another achievement. I'm not sure if this one counts as a bribe, but after the chat, I'll show you how to check. I don't remember if this is the first. I think this might actually be the first one. I might be able to find one. What's it worth to you?
I have a little money, if that's what you mean. I assumed I'd have to pay the watcher, though. I have a strange problem, you see.
I actually, during my practice runs, I got my achievement for 5 bribes on what I thought was my 4th bribe, and I just missed where the first, or one of the first 4 came from. So it might be this one. We'll check as immediately after this chat. Why do you need someone who can read souls?
I'm clearly under some kind of curse.
Oh yeah,
A
clearly.
band of Zorips invaded my house. What am I gonna do?
Hold on, why would Zorips invade your house?
Why do they do anything? They've probably eaten all my food and destroyed my supplies. I don't know what else. First, my ship gets attacked by pirates. Then none of my plants will take. Now this happens? And they won't let me into Paradise to sort it out?
Who's they?
The militia. They're scared of some plague. At least that's what they say. I wonder if it's really the Adirans. Keep us out and themselves in. I should never have come here.
Come
Oh,
here for a better life and find a worse one. Wish I hadn't heard that before.
chin up. Why don't I look into this Zorit problem for you?
Thank the gods. I wasn't sure how many more pitying looks I could stand. Then take my house key. It's
All right, so we
northwest
get the key to her
on
house.
the cliff all by itself. Gods know I can't go back.
Now this is a side quest. We get some a good little
Come back
reward
when you've
for
dealt
it.
with them, and make sure you get their leader too.
Sorry for talking
I'm
over
sorry,
it.
but I don't think they'll go quietly. You'll have to kill them.
Yes, okay. You'll get your cabin back. That's a promise.
Thank you. That may not be worth much coming from a stranger, but I mean it.
All right, Dengen, we like you. All right, now let's just say I don't think that did count as a bribe because normally you get the money straight away when you bribe. But if you go to your character screen, go down to the very bottom, you'll see there. Oh yeah, we did. It does count as a bribe. Or did we do that one in the first video? I don't recall. Anyway, we've got 1 bribe, 0 lies. We've got to do 5 bounties in this particular area. We've already got 2 stealth kills, so that keeps track of that. I think we need, is it 15 or 20 for an achievement for that? We've got to do a certain amount of violent and peaceful resolutions as well. Those will just come naturally. If you go over to the map, oops, map I said, press the X button. We've got all of these collectibles here in Dawnshore. We've got to get an ancient memory. We've got to do 5 bounties. We've got a first travel beacon. We need 13 in total. We've got a Pagroon cache, which is just like this loot section, like almost like a Tomb Raider type situation. We've got 4 party camps to unlock and 1 strangled aggro. More on those as we find them, guys. But that's those for now. Something else very, very important in the game is if we walk over to our left and go over to this middle
The living
shop,
lands are a dangerous place.
we need, whenever we get the chance,
A newcomer like you surely needs armaments.
we need to buy lockpicks. This shop here sells lockpicks, and they'll replenish. I think it's like every 3 days in game. You'll see a question mark next to Kai. I think that means we're going to level him up in a minute. But first, I want to get these shop goodies all sort of out of the way. I'm going to go talk to this middle shop here.
Heading out to the wilds? Make sure you have everything you need.
Will do.
Don't wanna...
Kai, I told you not to show your face around here again.
Uh-oh.
Come on. You're not still mad about that hunting knife, are you?
All right, no. You're clear. But you better pay up front this time.
Oh, what have you done, Kai?
You miss me.
What did you do?
I don't mind him. What are you interested in?
Are you and Kai old friends?
Yeah, some of the oldest in Paradise. He's a headache, but that's because you want him to come back alive.
She does care.
I lied to the Groat for you. Do I have to spell it out?
All right, let's see what you have for sale. Okay, so we want all of the lockpicks, so buy all 3 of those. That is very, very important because I'm going to be showing you where some chests are that are locked, and we need lockpicks, obviously, to unlock them. We also want to buy the treasure map because there's an achievement for completing all of the treasure maps. I will be eventually showing where this treasure is, and you can pick up the treasure even if you don't have the treasure map. But one thing I'm not sure of, and I can't play through the whole game again just to test this, I'm not sure if the achievement counts if you don't get the treasure map. So we're going to be getting all of the treasure maps and their treasure. Not necessarily in that order every time, but for this one, we're going to buy the treasure map. Okay, now, another thing, I don't think we'll be able to do it yet. If you go left trigger over to your own inventory, toggle stash items. Yeah, it's not going to let us do it yet, is it? No, we'll explain it more later. So for now, we don't worry about... Yep, we're not going to worry about the pelts or anything like that. Oh, but we do need to sell. Sorry, I left the shop too early. Go to our inventory and go across to... Oh, you could sell your gloves and boots that you're not going to use anymore. They don't weigh anything, and there's no... You can't break them down for any materials. More on breaking down stuff later. I'm going to explain how we're going to be doing our inventory and our currency and stuff like that. But we're going to sell the boots that we don't need. deerskin gloves, 1% critical hit chance. It's like not even wearing anything, so we're going to sell those. And then what you want to do is you want to move across to the loot or the diamond picture and sell anything that you have there. I've got 2 of those, so we're going to sell those. So we made a little bit of money. All right, now we're going to go talk to this shopkeeper and this shopkeeper. We're not doing any business with them yet, but they've got a cool little story. And hey, actually, I've never noticed that there before. Oh, I've literally, can I pick that up? No, I thought that was a health potion we could steal. That's the other thing, guys. You can steal anything in this game that it lets you pick up. They don't actually, you don't get in any trouble for stealing. They might say something here and there, but they don't ever actually do anything, and it doesn't affect gameplay. It doesn't make them go aggro on you or anything like that. Let's do this dialogue with this shopkeeper, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But this is important.
My name is
sort of.
Degerda. You seem like you could use a nice potion or a bite to eat. If you're looking for a weapon or a shield, talk to Walter over there. Just don't expect much.
You don't seem to like Volta much, do you?
I like him just as much as one should like an ex-husband, and not 1 ounce more.
There's a sadness in your voice when you say that.
Is there? It's possible. But I think what we had is very much in the past. To be honest, stranger, I'm not inclined to go into it. He knows what he did. And let's leave it at that.
All right, now when you look at their wares, something I didn't explain with the last shopper, don't buy essence potion and health potion. That would be a bad idea because they're very expensive and we get plenty of them, and there's actually better ways to heal and get essence as well. More on that later when we go to our first camp. I'm just checking if I want any of this, but no, I don't need any of that right now either. All right, so that's what's her name? Dagerda, and her ex-husband over here. Let's go talk to him. I'll explain why after we've done the chat.
You look like you could use a fine weapon or a sturdy shield. Not to worry, Walter is here. I don't know what Dagerda told you, but I stake my reputation on every item, and that does still mean something.
Don't know what she told you. What did you do to make Dagerda so angry?
That's a personal matter, my friend. Suffice it to say, she thinks I threw away something important. And I say I didn't!
Remember this guy's name, Volta, okay? All right, let's ask him about where he gets his wares.
From legitimate sources, clearly. From traders and adventurers, mostly. And a few used pieces from people down on their luck.
I didn't consider the legitimacy of your wares, but I am now.
Apologies, friend. People see me selling weapons on the harbor and call my morals into question. I assure you, all of my wares have been vetted for quality and polished thoroughly to remove any unwanted stains.
You're not doing much to gain my confidence.
Well, I believe my wares speak for themselves. Figuratively, I mean.
All right, let's see what he has for sale. But once again, there's nothing we want to buy right now. We're going to get enough grenades and stuff. And our weapons and that, we've already got that sort of level tier weapons, so we don't need any of that right now. But remember, his name is Volta. He's misplaced something, and that's why his wife or ex-wife is angry at him. We may or may not find that exact item a little bit later in the video, guys. All right. Oh, yeah, Kai. Where's Kai? We don't need Kai to be able to do this, though. We're going to go into our abilities screen, and then we're going to go... I'm going to press left trigger to get to our companion screen. Don't worry about that. And we are going to give Kai an upgrade here. Now, you see this one has that little dot in it to start with. That means he's already got the ability of fire and ire. Kai fires a powerful shot from his blunderbuss, dealing high stun to a single enemy and taunting them for 10 seconds. We can actually direct Kai to do that move while we're in combat, as long as it's not on cooldown. And we will upgrade that eventually, but for right now we also want him to have second wind. This comes in very handy. When Kai's health is reduced to 0, he revives himself by restoring 50% of his maximum health. It basically means he's got an extra life, so when he's killed in combat, he'll bring himself back to life with half health. That way he can be our sort of test dummy for a bit longer, so we can use enemies to fight him while we stab them in the back, that type of thing, and it comes in very handy. So we're going to get the second wind. We can still revive him after he falls for a second time, but that just means that's one less time that we'll have to revive him during fights. Okay, that is all. Once we've upgraded him, Cynric is still here. I don't think we can actually get any.
The Strangle Root used to be a nice place.
Alright, now we're going to go up this hill. I'm going to find as many of these...
lost treasures. Have you heard any rumors of such things in the area?
I suppose so.
You don't have to listen to this, I'm just seeing what they're saying.
To the north, just
I'm going to find as many notes and bits of lore as possible within the game, and especially anything that we need for achievements I'll definitely find, but other ones I'll just find what I find. But pause the video if you want to read this one. It's about Cosmina, the weapons master, who wants to test our metal. We're going to be seeing her a little bit later. Then we're going to turn to our left, climb up here.
Yeah, sure.
And we're going to be climbing up this building. So go left, out onto these boardwalk thingamajigs here. Jump across here. Sorry, my phone was just going off. I'm just cancelling that. You shouldn't have been able to hear it though, so it should be good. All right.
That lighthouse has been
and climb up on the roof and then turn right.
the harbor.
Climb up onto the next roof. Actually, I don't think it is up here, is it? Let me just check. I'm going too high, but I just wanted to have a quick look up here to see if my notes are accurate. Alright, hop down. We actually want to hop inside this, I think it's just here, isn't it? Yep, hop down here. Hop down here, and then go inside this window. Jump across, don't fall down yet. And open up our next chest. Yum, yum, yum. Gold, silver, common bow, 3 pelts. That's upgrade materials, and 2 iron chunk. More on the upgrade materials later when I explain what we're doing with that. We're going to drop down all the way now. We get another common spear and a big chest. This one is locked with 3 lockpicks, but if you're listening to this walkthrough, you just bought 3 lockpicks, so we can unlock this. And is it worth it? I'd say so. Because we get an amethyst that we can sell. Paradisian ladder is a very valuable upgrade material, so we definitely want 2 of those. Don't really need that. We've got pellets, iron chunk, softwood branch, more upgrade materials. Let's just look at the gear that we just got. We got the common leather cuirass. It does 8% less damage and reduction and 1 point less additional damage reduction, so we don't want it, but that's what it looks like. I forgot to sell some of these. Oh no, we're going to break some of these down, aren't we? So it doesn't let us do it just yet. I think we have to find our first camp before we can do that. That's what we started in, but we're going to put back on our common breastplate. That's the way we likes it. Alright, I don't think there is any more loot in here. I thought I could hear some, but I think that was just the music in the game, which can be distracting sometimes when you're trying to hear the loot sound. If you don't like it, turn your music down if you want to. That might help. Right, now we need to go back up onto these roofs again, so we're right back where we were on these sort of scaffolding around the outside of the buildings. It's very handy that they have these. And then look south and jump onto this building over here. Go down to the end and turn right, and we want to drop inside here, but drop onto these platforms, not right down to the bottom. See, we can see that sound, you can hear the loot. And down here, guys, what we've got here is this box here. This is for a side quest later in the game, but when we get to her, she's going to tell us to a certain NPC later in the game. When we get there, she's going to tell us she needs this shipment item, and we'd have to go all the way back here, grab it, and bring it back to her. But if you've already got it, you don't have to worry about that. So stick with Aussie. Oh, you should have read that. Whoops. Hang on, we should be able to read that if we go to journal. Get rid of that. Go to documents. Is it? No. Where is it? No. It's not there. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, we'll get more on that. That's the shipment. Sorry, I didn't pause the screen long enough. Make sure you open the chest as well. Copper, wood, and more upgrade materials. Perfect. Okay. That door's locked. I don't think you can open even from this side. You need the warehouse key or a lockpick, but we've already found the secret way in, so we don't actually need to unlock the door. And then we can go up this ladder in order to get out. Alright, outside we want to turn right and jump across to here. Go right again. And then jump across here, and we're going to have another chest. Oop. Unlock that chest as well. It calls it a lockbox, but I'll just be calling these ones chests, the small ones and the big ones. And we got all the goodies in there as well. Alright, and then we can drop back down over here. Oops, I was meant to jump over that, wasn't I? My bad. That's okay, we can go around this way. Oh, I didn't even mean to go in the water. That's okay, I went the wrong way, but we're heading in the same direction anyway. Oops, gotta climb up on the boat to get up. Go look under the water. Let me know if there's any loot under there, guys. Alright, up this way. Actually, what do the notes say? Back to the path. Head northeast to the next side quest. Alright, sometimes I have to check my own notes. Up here. That's where we read that note. Go northeast. Through this archway. And you'll see this guy over here has the exclamation mark on the mini-map. Go talk to him. And don't forget we need to lie. We should be able to get 2 lies in this chat.
I heard the godlike had come to Paradise.
Oh, hey, Sansa. Comes on a little strong, that's all. He doesn't bite.
But to meet you, what an honor. Who is your patron? Were you drawn to this place?
I can speak to fish and shoot fire from my eyes. It's incredible.
You can?
Yes.
Wait.
See what I mean by the lies?
I apologize. Everyone must ask you such things. Listen, you haven't been to the wilds east of the city, have you?
No, I haven't. I just got here.
Maybe that's for the best. Then have you seen a cartographer in the area? Human, about my height.
And here we go again. Yeah, they went that away.
Don't be absurd.
So 2 lies, guys. Make sure you do the lies.
If he'd come, I'd have seen him. His name is Girmund. He's my assistant, and I'm worried about him. I sent him to map the eastern wilds. I knew it would be perilous, but it's been a long time since he's written, even for him.
By perilous, you mean...
Bandits, smugglers, spiders with eyes as big as plates.
Oh, that is scary.
So-called adventurers I've saved out there?
It's an intrepid occupation.
3, this month.
As I said, if you find him and bring me his map, I'll be glad to pay for it. I may even have more work for you.
I see why you're concerned. No, we're not going to say that. We're going to say paying work. Count me in.
Thank the gods. At least coin will get me somewhere.
That's right, mate.
He was mapping the eastern ruins. Take the letter. It might help. If you find him, bring his work to my shop in Paradise Hightown. You're welcome anytime. I have quite the assortment of curios. Maybe you'll even buy one of my maps.
That's the plan, but more on that later. I'm not going to read all of this, but pause the video if you want to read that.
Well...
Okay, and if we go to our map, actually, guys, you'll see that we've picked up the side quest over here, which is the cabin fever, the one where she's got the lizard guys in her cabin. We've got the main quest. Oh no, that's that's that side quest. That is upgrade your armor at the workbench. And then over here, we've got the... that is the main quest. We have to find the Strangle Root because that's where we're going to look for the ambassador. And then his side quest that we just picked up... Oh, has it not marked it on the map yet? I think it's further north anyway. Hasn't marked it on the map. We just have to wait a minute maybe. Alright, now we should have some plants around here that we can collect. Let's do that. Yum, yum, yum. And one over here. There it is. Yum, yum, yum. Grab all of those. Cooking recipes, more on that later. And then what we're going to do is head southeast or towards the lighthouse. Look up, find the lighthouse, head towards that. On the path to the lighthouse, you're going to find this open barn. Head inside there. And we're going to grab another spear. Very good, very good. And from the spear, let me just make sure. Oh, yep. Up towards the lighthouse. So up this way. There's going to be another plant up here. Let's grab that while we're here. Yum, yum, yum. All of these are good for not only health and essence regen, but also to use in cooking. And then over here, we're going to have so that picture on the mini-map, that is a upgrade material. These are very important. I mentioned Paradisian Ladder earlier. So make sure you grab Paradisian Ladder. They are a very important upgrade material. There's also a note right over here. That's it. Yep. Just checking my notes there, people. I overheard a pair of men in the gritting Ballarok talking about a treasure map at the top of the lighthouse. I don't know how the other workers haven't found it yet, but we're never going to have a chance like this again. Go back there and take a look now that everyone is cleared out. Make sure no one sees you and watch that scaffolding. You don't want to fall like Fennec. We can't buy the vineyard near Saluna if you're dead. Think about it. All the wine we can drink and no one to bark orders at us. Okay, so treasure map at the top of the lighthouse if they haven't already got to it. Alright, upstairs we go. You can read this plaque here is about the lighthouse. Something about it all being shut down at the moment. And I think there's a plant. Is it over here? I thought I saw it on the mini-map a second ago. But either way, I don't think there's loot in here. I'm just going to get it out of our way. You can hear and see there's a loot bag right there. Alright, to get to that, we need to drop down to this sort of cliff thing down here. Alright, jump down here. We're going to grab all these cabbages for cooking later. These are actually going to come in very handy. Even the spoiled ones. We can have a sales manifest. Read that. Pause the video if you want to read that. But pick up all the cabbage. Nothing in there except more cabbage. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, maybe you do have to smash that open to get that. Did I get some money in there too? There was money. Alright, so make sure you smash that open. Get the money. Make sure you get this loot bag. I call them loot bags. The game calls them backpacks. Okay, we've got a common pistol, beetle shower. Very good, very good. Oops, wrong button. And then we're going to jump into the water. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoosh. Swim back up. Up here, there's going to be more loot that's dropped down from that. Some more cabbages that dropped. Yum, yum, yum. Just look around, make sure you got all of them. There's more loot around that corner, but we're going to be back down there again later. For now, there's some loot over on this beach. Here we go. Oh, we get some trout pie, some apple. I thought I saw some gold over here, but no, I think we're good. All right, now we need to head back up to the lighthouse again. Just climb up here. Sounds like our pockets are full of gold when we climb. It's fun. All right, up here, and this time we're going to go to the left and up the ladder. Up the ladder, I said. Come on, Aussie. Attaboy. All right, then we're going to cross over here. So just be careful walking across this plank. Climb up here.
If this can hold me.
I'm going to put my weapons away just so that I can see what I'm doing a bit better. Jump up here. up here. Oh, I need to get my weapon back out to finish this. I'm not going to risk dodging through it, so I'll fall off, back, and then jump up here. Yep. Very, very important collectible coming up, guys, so hopefully you're following where I'm going. Jump across to this platform, turn to your right, jump up again, and inside here, this is... Oh my god, I pressed the wrong button. Oh my god, I nearly fell off then, guys. But right here, we have a Wodeka totem fragment. There are 6 of these in each area, plus a totem base that we have to collect, not only for awesome buffs in-game, but also for achievements. So make sure you grab this fragment.
Looks like that broke off of something.
That'll also start a quest to collect all them, and down here there's some gold as well. Alright, and then... Oh my god, I fell down. My bad, guys. I keep accidentally dodging. That's Captain Fumblefingers pressing the buttons there. Fumblefingers, let me play without you, mate. Sorry, when we're recording, you don't get to play. Nothing in that. Oop. But there is something in this one. Get an essence potion. Loot this body. Yum, yum, yum. Oh, and this is the second treasure map. So he did find the treasure map, but then he fell and died. Poor bugger. So make sure you pick that up. I'll be showing you where that treasure is. Not too long. I think it's either... I don't think it's this video. I think it's the next video. Iron chunk, vessel bone, yum, yum, yum. Alright. Jump across. Keep climbing up now. Save if you're scared of falling. Make sure you've got a save so you don't have to redo everything. I'm not going to remind you every time I'm saving. You won't see it too often when I save. I save sort of and then edit it out, guys, so that I don't break up the walkthrough too much. But make your way to the top. Go left or right. It just circles around. And over here, we're going to... Oh, whoops, hang on. I missed a plant back here, didn't I? Hang on, let me... Before we do what we need to do up here, I want to grab this plant. I've got to drop just here. There we go. And grab that. Don't want to miss it. And then we'll go back up. My bad. I was distracted telling you guys about saves. But yeah, I'm going to edit most of my saves out just so that the walkthrough just keeps going. Alright, we're going to find a chest up here. Make sure you open that. And what do we got in here? We got the Arcanist's Boots. A unique clothing item. You'll see there that it's yellow compared to the other ones. Now, our current boots give us 10% dodge distance, which is not really that helpful. This one increases your health restoration from all sources by 5% and makes us 10% quicker, so we're definitely going to wear those. Alright, and then there is a health potion. Was there any other loot up here? Let me just do a quick little look. I haven't written down in my notes every single piece of loot, guys, because then I'd be making notes all day. Okay, now what we are going to do, though, is we are jumping to the water. I remember saving the first time I did this. I was like, I wonder if you can survive this jump. Let's do it. Woohoo! Whee! Any members in the channel, please spam some wee in the comments. I'd love to see that you guys are all having fun with it. So show me if you're a member of the channel. Use those emotes in the comments. If you're not a member of the channel, consider joining up and putting some wee in the comments. And once we're back in control, guys, we're going to swim back underneath where we came from. And over here, we're going to find another loot bag. Yum, yum, yum. Silver, common wand, and upgrade materials, and very important, 2 more lockpicks, because we are going to be using more lockpicks very soon. Over here is our first, I think it's our first type of grenade, isn't it? Yep, so pick this up. This is a freezing grenade. The game's going to teach you about throwables. But if we open up our weapon wheel thingamajiggy, you'll see here we've got throwables down here. Once we have more than one type, you can choose which one you have equipped, but we've automatically now got the one type equipped, and it's if you hold RB. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't think you can cancel it once you hold RB. Anyway, we are now going to make our way up into town. Back into town, I should say. And if you remember that note we read about someone who wants us to test our metal, we're going to go do that little... It's not really a side quest, but a little side activity. So heading up to the north, up this hill. This is Magran's Assay, it's called. A bit of a training center. And if you go inside, we're going to go in this room first. In here, there'll be a weapon, an axe. This is a pretty cool little weapon if you want to use that as your melee weapon instead of the spear. And once we've got that axe, we need to climb up on the left. Grab some loot. And open up a chest. Good upgrade materials in there. Then turn to our right and jump over here. Land on this... Oh, whoops. I hit the edge. I was going to say land on this box and grab an essence potion. Speaking of which, I don't have any essence and we're about to do a little fight. What have I got that's really good for essence other than my essence potion? Nothing that's going to do me because we haven't cooked yet. So normally I wouldn't use a potion, but we are going to use a potion just because we're about to get in a fight. So then we can hop out of here, turn left. That's going to be the same note as before about going to the top. But before we get to the top, we're going to get some more loot by going in this room in here. You can listen to those three, but there's not much really to do with those three. Make sure you get some coins off the little table there. You got a bottle of water in here.
I think you're just jealous.
And some cooked rabbit, which is 150 health regen. Yum, yum, yum.
She's still charging.
Get some candied nuts. Oh, that would have been perfect for my regen. My bad. And I think that's it, is it? I thought I saw something else. Just looking for loot. Alright, outside, turn left, up the stairs. I think there's another note somewhere there. Same note once again. And now we're going to fight. Oh, well, we're going to go talk to Cosmina. We're going to get another lie.
Both arms.
Talk to Cosmina. And we're doing this because we get a really cool reward for doing this.
Shenrik finds the strangest types.
Alright, lie. Ah, you must be the unparalleled man-at-arms, she mentioned.
Real generous with compliments, that Sceneric.
I love how Kai's in on our tricks. And look in the background, we've got a chest as well.
Sweet on me. Spar with me.
But for winning this fight, you get... Make sure you've saved before the fight too. What's in it for me?
You mean besides the thrill? I'll give you a weapon of your choice from the armory if you win.
Now you actually, guys, have to make sure you don't lose more than half of your health in this fight, because then the fight's over. We only have to get her half of her health as well. So sure, why not? Sounds fun, and then we're going to be in a little sparring fight with her. No different to a normal fight.
In Magran's name.
And we're going to use Kai, so it's a good idea to practice with Kai. And you point the camera at her once you've got your weapon wheel up. I'm calling this a weapon wheel, I'm not sure if it has a better name. And then you choose fire and ire and press accept, and he'll use that on her, and that way she will be aiming at him then, for lack of a better word. And then while she's focused on him, we go stabby, stabby, stabby. And if she turns around, we're going to use our ram ability, our charge ability. She's nearly, we've nearly got her, see, there we go. We got her stun meter full, and now she's given up. There we go, we didn't even need our ram.
Better on our feet than in the ground.
There we go. Now talk to her and we'll get our reward.
I underestimated
and we get to choose a reward, I should have mentioned.
You are, envoy. Now for your prize. Our surplus includes a large hammer, an arquebus, a spear, and a wand. What say you, huh?
Now, we've already got a common great hammer, we've already got a common spear, and we've already got a common wand, but we don't have an arquebus, which is a two-handed rifle. It's going to come in super, super handy for our build, so let's choose the arquebus.
Aha, the blessed firearm. Its flames burn brighter and
but of course,
faster than any I've seen before. With it, you will destroy your enemies.
But of course, if you guys are playing differently and you want to choose something else, of course, go for it. It doesn't matter in terms of achievements, and we can get an arquebus, a free one later as well. It's just a cool opportunity to get a free one here. Yes, I'll take the arquebus.
It's no godhammer bomb, but it will serve you well. Fear not the flames, envoy.
All right, nice doing business with you, Cosmina. We are going to head into our inventory across to weapons. I'm going to swap to the bow, and then I'm going to swap the bow for the common arquebus that we just collected. Pop that in there. It's a really cool gun. You'll see it there. Big rifle. But we've also got our spear in our other sort of setup as well. Just checking if there was anything else I wanted to do while we're in here. No, we don't want that. Okay. No, we've got everything the way we likes it. And after dealing with Cosmina, let's head over here and unlock her her chest as well. We've got lockpicks because we got 2 lockpicks in that backpack underneath the lighthouse. That's why I do everything in a certain order, guys. So we should hardly ever, if my plans all come to fruition, we'll never find a chest and not have enough lockpicks. That's my plan anyway. Alright, grab all the goodies from the chest. Alright, now we're going to head back down. I don't remember there being any other loot up here that we can actually grab. No. Okay. Head down just one set of stairs here, guys. And then jump out onto the roof over here. And up onto this roof, we've got a loot bag. Just some money and some metal braces. Let's just check those against the braces. We've currently got 15 stun. That gives you plus 10% ability cast speed. That's more for magic users, so we don't need those. We're going to keep the ones we've got. We've got a health potion and also a grog. Yum, yum, yum. Turn around and go out onto this scaffolding next to where we just were. Climb up here. Got some money in here. And we've also got a plant here somewhere. Where was the plant? Oh, right there. Right in front of your face, Oz. Right there, we've got that plant. Then we are going... Oh, to camp. Yep, we're going to go set up our first camp. Oops, oops, oops. Oh, don't do that. It doesn't matter if you take some damage, actually, because we're about to go to camp, which will give us a free heal. I should have mentioned, don't heal if you took any damage from Cosmina either, because we're going to get a free heal here at camp. So I'll show you where I am on the map. Run down here to the camp here. Alright. Set up camp, yes. Alright, now, so here at camp, we've got a few things that I want to do. It should let us, once you use this upgrade bench, actually back out of here, and you'll see in our side quest, go to your journal, go to quest, side quest, we've got armor fit for the wilds. Upgrade your armor at the workbench. We're going to get rid of this side quest because, as I said before, we do have to do every single side quest. So this is one of them, and it's going to be very, very simple for us to do.
I haven't seen this much excitement in a while.
Shush, Kai. We'll talk to you in a minute.
Perhaps I've got you to thank for bringing it with you, Envoy.
All right, go to the workbench, go to your armor, and you'll see down the bottom we just need 4 pelts and 2 Paradisian ladder, which we already have. So we're going to upgrade our armor just once because we're going to get a better armor later. So we don't want to spend too many upgrade materials on this armor because, guys, there are very limited upgrade material resources in the game. So you don't want to be upgrading heaps of things that you're not going to end up using into the late game. But we're just going to do this to get this side quest. So yes, agree to do that, and that will complete that side quest. Now go across to our weapons here. We're not going to upgrade any of our weapons. Actually, I'm going to do this.
Work. That'll help against whatever we face out there.
What I'm trying to do here is, what we're going to do is go into our inventory and see if we can break things down now. Yeah, see in the bottom there it says X. You press X to stash it in the camp, or hold X to break it down. Now, we don't need 2 common wands. We only need 1, and we barely really even need that. I'm just going to hang on to it in case there's a spell that we need for progression later in the game. I'm trying not to spoil things. I do know what happens later in the game, but trying not to spoil things, guys. But see how breaking it down gives us a parrot. Actually, no, it only gives us a softwood branch, and we can actually sell it for 30. That's its sell price over there on the right-hand side. And I also know that buying a softwood branch only costs 16. So we shouldn't break it down. We should sell it and buy a softwood branch, and then we actually profit 14 dollary-doos, we're going to call them. So we don't want to break that down. We're going to go sell it and buy softwood branch. Common wood sword, iron chunk, that's all you get. That actually costs $16 as well, and we can sell it for 30. Same with the common spear. So we're going to go sell some of these. Same with the common pistol. And same with the common dagger. And we've got an extra common bow. And we get 2 softwood branches. 16 plus 16 equals 32. So we'd only make $4 if we sold that instead of breaking it down. I'm going to break it down. So hold X. Break down 1 common bow. Now, common great hammer, you would get 2 iron chunks, which would be $32. So I'm just going to break that down. The common axe you can sell for 30, so we'll make a profit when we sell that as well. But yeah, we want to break down, and when we sell these, we want to make sure that we're buying the breakdown materials, so then we're getting cash and the breakdown materials. That is going to be the plan, and we're going to be going to a shop again very soon.
Must be nice
but first,
to spend the night on dry land.
You see Kai with this exclamation point on his head? Kai,
To be soothing.
I'm trying to talk to the
As long as I've got my
viewers.
feet facing the bow, that is.
That means he's got dialogue that we haven't talked to him about, so we're going to talk to Kai.
You know, for most people, getting sent to the living lands is a punishment. But, according to Steenrick, you're the personal envoy of the Emperor of Adir himself. Quite a position.
I distinguished myself with the tall grass. I've seen more than my share of battle.
Tall grass, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what that
Even in
means yet,
Ralatai,
but...
you lot are the stuff of legend. I guess I should count myself lucky our paths didn't cross sooner.
Yeah, lucky.
That raises a bigger question.
Oh, really?
Why would your emperor send one of his most accomplished warriors all the way out here?
I'm investigating the Dream Scourge.
Oh, that almost does sound like a punishment. I don't know how you investigate a so-called plague of the soul, so better you than me.
Well, you're coming along for the ride, mate.
Suppose your patron deity gives you any unique insights into matters of the soul, do they?
I don't even know who they are.
I thought every godlike knew their god. That's one of the stranger things I've heard. And out here, that's saying something. Sorry.
Really?
These are unusual times.
What do you mean?
I haven't met anyone who's really seen the Dream Scourge yet, but that hasn't stopped people from worrying about the rumors. Refugees are flooding in from outlying regions. The guards are restricting access to the city. And people are making offerings to the gods for everything from hangovers to indigestion, just in case.
I've seen how bad it can get. People are right to fear.
And here I was hoping for good news. Unfortunately, the presence of so many Adiran troops and the rumored exploits of the Steel Garrote paladins supporting them is only making a tense situation worse. I think that's why the Clavenger accompanied your ambassador.
Okay. I can understand. Wait, which one do I want to choose? I kind of want to ask him this. Why are you looking for the Clavenger anyway?
I was in rough shape when I came to Paradise a few years back. Clavenger Amond helped me get settled here. If he's gotten into trouble, the least I can do is help him out of it.
Yeah,
especially
good point.
if he's following up on rumors of the Dream Scourge. But what about you? What's your stake in things? Besides your orders.
That's literally it, I think. No, we're not telling him about the voice. We don't want anyone thinking we're crazy. I want to help. I'm going to stop the Dream Scourge one way or another.
Someone once told me you need more than a little crazy to last out here. I get the feeling you'll fit right in.
What, you calling me crazy?
But thanks for talking. It's good to be part of a squad again. Even if it's just for a while.
Okay, now we're going to ask him about some of the more information, get a bit of a lore dump here, guys. So if you, I'll be just talking about our dialogue. I'll just be saying what we're going to say. But if you want to skip all of that, feel free to skip the video ahead to when we finish chatting to Kai, and then I'm going to go over the cooking mechanics and what we're going to use that for. What can you tell me about Paradise?
It's the gateway to the Living Lands, a scenic port city that's as beautiful and dangerous as the wilds around it. Most visitors enjoy some mariner's porridge at the Ballarrock, a back alley shakedown, and then the sudden return of that porridge out of one end or the other. Then, if they've got any sins, they turn around and take their chances back where they came from. Authentic tales of their adventures in the Living Lands.
You don't seem to think much of Paradise or the people who come here.
Don't get me wrong. It's a great city.
Is it?
In part because it's great at winnowing out people who have no business being here.
Ah, I like
Living Lands
that.
means a hard-won second chance for the people who settle here. But first, you've got to survive it. And the island gives no quarter.
I said I was just going to say what we say, but I can't help responding. Like, I'm just going to naturally respond to things as I do. If it's so deadly, why would anyone come here?
For a lot of people, the Living Lands is a last resort. They come fleeing war, debt, famine, the law. Take your pick. For others, it's freedom. To seek glory, to redefine yourself, to live in a way you can't, maybe even on pain of death wherever you come from.
What was it to you?
Oh, little of everything. Rawatai is famous for storms and rocky soil, so I figured if I'm going to live in a hostile environment, why not pick some place where things grow?
Oh, yeah?
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
And now?
If you could last out here, you could count on being left alone.
But Adir's changing things, is that it?
That's what some fear. Nilfgaard's new embassy and his alliance with the Stilgarrote smell like the authority and order that a lot of people came here to leave behind.
That is a good
I don't
point.
mean to put that on you. I imagine you're tired of having to answer for every Adiran who sneezes into somebody's stew.
And why is the Soul Plague called the Dream Scourge anyway?
They say people afflicted with it have strange, vivid dreams.
Okay.
And start confusing them with reality. What starts as a light daze becomes severe disorientation and eventually a bent towards chaotic violence. And then, fungal growths take over your body. So Dream Scourge.
Now, he did say he hasn't met anyone that's seen it, but we've seen it, and you've met me, Kai. Wonderful.
I guess it sounded better than miasmal canker.
Miasmal canker. All right, I've got some questions about you.
Shoot.
When did you come to Paradise?
That must have been 6 years ago now. I guess I was drifting, looking for a change.
Where were you before?
A settlement called Thirdborn. It's a rugged little place, lots of Rawatayan expatriates.
Then why did you leave?
You're pretty nosy, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I can see how you and Inquisitor Ludwig got along. Things just didn't work out there. Let's leave it there.
There's more to that story. What did you do before you came to the Living Lands?
I joined up with the Rawatayan Navy as soon as I was old enough. I was part of our campaign to establish a foothold in the Deadfire Archipelago.
What was that like?
Starting out, it was exciting, purposeful. I believed in our mission. We were returning to our ancestral homeland, reclaiming fertile soil that would feed Rawatai. Additionally, we were helping Deadfire, bringing organization to the pirate-ridden archipelago and civilization to our distant Wana cousins.
Sounds familiar.
To add you're bringing order and civilization to our lawless frontier? Then I hope you learn from my mistakes faster than I did. The Juana didn't want us there. We spent almost as much time fighting the tribes as we did pirates and Wilder. And it was hard to see how any of our fighting and dying was feeding people back home. I'd always heard that war was supposed to temper us, strengthen us. But I didn't see that either.
That's a good way to look at it. So then what did you see?
Some fell apart. Some bought into the cruelty that our continued presence required. Others didn't buy into it, but went along with it anyway. And that bothered me more somehow. I deserted. And I bounced between different mercenary companies for almost 10 years.
You disliked fighting for Ruatai so much you left to fight for other people?
Hey, not all of us catch on so quick. Besides, there were only so many options for a Rawatayan deserter with no training and anything else. As a mercenary, I figured I could at least choose my battles and my crew.
Okay. War hero. Same shit, different uniform, yep.
Yeah, it just took me a little longer to figure that out. Being part of a squad kept me going. For a while, anyway. By the time I came to the Living Lands, I'd seen enough. Had enough.
Yeah, well, now you're on a squad that means something, mate. Did you find... let's say you had a whole life before coming here.
Yeah. Though, in a lot of ways, feels like I didn't really start living until I got here.
I like Kai.
If I can give you some hard-won advice, stay on your toes. You're in a difficult position. Whatever your role asks of you, make sure it's something you're willing to give.
Sounds like good
One who has
advice.
to live with the consequences.
I am. Thank you. Believe me, I know.
I figured.
You're originally from Ruatai?
What gave it away? My finely pointed teeth? Or the striking blue of my scales?
I'd say it's your exquisite skull ridge.
I usually hear that from someone who's enjoyed the height or position to fully appreciate it.
Oh, you're calling me short.
A compliment. As rare as we are in many parts of the world, it's nice to be appreciated as something other than a magnificent bruiser.
We have Uamai in Adir too, you know.
Fair enough. My people are known to roam. Rawatai's hardly a hospitable environment. Many of us end up settling elsewhere or making a living on the go. That's where you get the popular image of the Amawa bodyguard or mercenary.
Right. We already know that. I've been to Ruatai, I remember, near constant storms.
You must have come during our sunny season.
Sunny season.
Lashed
it was
by
near
storms and battered
constant
by waves. We call it the rough country. And old trenchers say it's made us who we are.
Trenches?
We do a lot of digging for irrigation, drainage, warfare, the occasional village tournament. Anyone from Rawattai has spent enough time in some kind of hole in the ground to be on a first-name basis with the worms. So, trenchers.
Got
Those
it.
of us who leave are scramble roots, hardy weeds that can survive just about anywhere.
Got it again. Adversity builds strength and character.
You'd fit right in with the Ranganui's inner circle.
Yeah, I would.
It's true that the same things that make Rawattai a difficult place to live have shaped our people and our kingdom. Our coral masons have built living harbors and fortifications along the coast to protect our ships and shelter our cities. For all our shortage of fertile soil, Rawatai's land is abundant in saltpeter, copper, iron, most of the other materials you need to outfit your military with weapons and cannons. We value struggling and striving together. It helped us survive and build one of the most powerful navies in Aora.
Aora, that's how you say it. Rawatai's prosperity has become the envy of the other old empires.
It's been
apparently.
hard-won across a variety of conquests, cooperatives, and trading colonies. Some of the traditionalists worry that prosperity is making us as complacent and soft-handed as our rivals. Same as traditionalists everywhere. Me, I prefer the simplicity of the Living Lands. Kill the thing that's trying to kill you, and hope it has some edible meat on it.
I like it. All right, let's talk about Dawnshore.
What's on your
mind? I'm not sure if we've got any more about it. No, we haven't. That's all. Good night, Kai. All right.
If you need me.
With that done, we're going to do some cooking. Oh, this here is where you place your totems, but you need a totem base before you can actually do that. Here you can enchant unique weapons. We don't have any unique weapons yet. I have got a good plan. We're going to eventually get a really cool unique sword before we do too much of the main quest. But for now, we are going to go cook recipes, and I'm going to talk to you about this. So in here, obviously this leaf tea is pretty good, but actually more on that later. What we're going to do is cook any of the raw meat that we've picked up, because that we don't want that to spoil. I'm not even sure if it does. I don't let it spoil, but it's always better once it's cooked anyway. So we're going to cook all the raw meat. That's not super important. It's just a little bit handy, I guess. We can cook 2 of those, so let's do that. We can cook cooked rabbit bits. No, actually, I'm going to keep the cooked rabbit because it's using cooked rabbit, so it's not using raw meat. And that is a 150 by itself, which is handy. We're going to cook the raw rusk snout meat because that will turn into a 150 health regeneration, so craft that. Do we have any fish yet? Yeah, we've got salted trout. We're going to cook that. Raw trout. Yep, cook that. Now, one of the things that I like to keep, or 2 things that I like to keep a heavy stock of, is the mariner's porridge, which will give us 70 health and 70 essence, and also the stew, which gives us 70 health and 70 essence. I like to cook the porridge first because that only uses 2 ingredients. It used cooked fish or animal product, and it also uses a vegetable or grain and filler, whereas if you cook the stew, it uses cooked meat, produce, and another cooked meat or animal product or fish. So we're going to cook as many porridges as we can first, and then we use the stew last if we've got anything left over. So we can cook 2 of those. We can only cook 1 using the salted trout. And that's all the porridge we can cook. Usually you can cook a little bit more than that. And now we're going to cook as many stews as we can, and I'll show you how we use those when we get into battles and things later. These are really important for keeping your health up. We're going to cook as many stews as we can get as well. Craft that, yes. Craft another one. Alright, so that's all the stews. The other thing that's kind of... well, that's decent if... oh, no, we can't cook it anymore, which was going to be the tea, but we ran out of mushroom. We used that in the stew or the porridge. But that's all I want for now, guys. We don't need to make grenades. We're going to find some grenades later. That is all the cooking we need to do. And now, when you want to leave the camp, you just walk out and press exit. But what we're actually going to do now, guys, is we're going to camp 2 more times because it makes you sleep overnight. And once we do that 2 more times, we can go back to the shop and buy more lockpicks, which is something we're going to need to do. So we're going to do 2 more. Now, the other thing you can, rather than just walk out, if you want to leave, you can just interact with the stone again to leave, exit, and then interact again, camp 1 more time. And now we're going to leave. Exit here. Now, something that's super, super handy, guys, actually, I'll show you once we've finished at the shop. Actually, no, I'll talk about it when we finish at the shop. So we're going to go to the shop and buy the lockpicks, and we're also going to sell some of our gear that we don't need. So head down here, you go to the middle shop. She's the one that sells the lockpicks. See what you've got for sale, and her lockpicks have restocked. So let's buy all of those. Now we're also going to buy all of her 4 pelts. She's got 4 pelts, and then if we exit out of here, oh sorry, no, not exit out of here, my bad. We need to sell her 4 items that would have given us pelts. Oh, I've only got 3 though. So we would have broken that down. Hey, that's only 27. I thought it was meant to be worth 30. Maybe it gets more as we level up, because normally that's 30, unless it's a patch has changed it or something from my practice runs. But anyway, we're still going to make money because we're going to make $11 off each one of these that we just sold because we bought the pelts for 16. I think they were 16. I didn't actually check. They just were on my practice runs. So sell those 3 that we don't need. And then actually go over to... just want to check which one's... Daggerda. I can't say her name. Daggerda? Daggerda, that's how you say it. We've already talked to her about her ex-husband. Go into here and you'll see... oh, sorry, it's not her. I thought she had branch for some reason. Go over to Volta and you'll see he's got iron chunks. Or he normally does. He doesn't have any either right now. Okay, have we got anything else we can sell him? Or we can sell these. Sell that. I'm not selling anything else other than metal braces we can sell. And the deer skin boots, we're not going to be using them, so we're selling them. And then exit out of here. If he had iron chunks, what we would do with our inventory here is we would sell some of these weapons and then we could get iron chunks off him and softwood branch. But for now, we're going to break them down, the ones that we don't want. So this common axe, I don't want that. We're going to break that down for an iron chunk. The common dagger, I don't want that. I thought he sold iron chunks in my practice run. So if he sells them, buy some iron chunks and then sell him some of this stuff. I don't want the common pistol. I'm going to break that down for a softwood branch. We've got too many common spears, so we're going to break both of these spare ones down. And the common sword, we're going to break that down as well. And one common wand. Alright, so now we've just got everything the way we likes it. Now what you can do, actually no, I'm not going to do it right now. You can fast travel, I'll just show you on the map. You can fast travel back to camp, but then you have to spend the night again. And once you fast travel there, if you go to leave camp, it can automatically teleport you back to where you fast traveled from. It's very, very handy, but that's for later when we need it. For now, we're going up here. Oh yeah, yep, I know where I'm going. We're going to go get some more loot before we continue on with these quests that we've got. We're going to go east across this bridge. We're going to get a fast travel point over here. You can see the, what are they called again, these things? Yeah, the Paradise main gate beacon, and then we're going to turn right. Go down this ramp, turn right again. Go straight ahead. Actually, get this bush here. And then in here, we're going to find planks on the ground that we can break. And we can drop inside. I'm going to have to change my plan a little bit here. Usually, that guy there, that's an enemy. He's usually around the corner. But if you can see him, save your game. There's going to be 3 of these enemies, all usually around the corner. But since he's... oh, there we go. He's going around the corner now. Alright, we'll do this the normal way. They hate the ram attack, so we're going to try and lure just one out at a time. But for now, we're going to drop down, head underneath, grab a common mace. That is a cool weapon. I did use that a fair bit on my practice run, but the spear still has that stun lock ability that the other weapons usually don't. Alright, so one of them heard me. So what we're going to do is we're going to use Kai's ability here to get him. And that way... oh, did he do it? He didn't do it. There we go. That way he's going to be aiming at Kai, and we can just stab him a bit. Alright, once there's too many of them, just do a ram attack. And that took out at least one of them. Just going to use this corner here. There we go, we got another one. And ram attack. There we go. Took them all out. I didn't bother worrying about, you know, health stuff and that. We get some special sort of crafting stuff from some of them sometimes. I think that can be quite random. And then we're going to go further in here and find the chest and some other bits of loot. Oh, there's the little chest here. Silver and crafting materials. Yum, yum, yum. And then I think it's this corner. There's some loot. Yep, there it is. Grab the gold from there. You'll see there's a chest in there. There's a door here that's locked or that we can't use at the moment. We need to go through this way. That leads back out to sort of the harbour. We're going to break these planks. Press Y to get your gun out. Turn to your right here and you'll see a barrel there that we can shoot to blow up what's blocking the door. Actually, no, I want that to be ready to fire. So make sure you reload after you've shot. And then come around here, use the door, and open another chest. Yum, yum, yum. Ooh, it looks shiny. We get the Wayfarer's boot and another lockpick. Yes, that's very good. The Wayfarer's boots, 10% resistance to poison and bleed accumulation, plus you slowly regenerate health while walking. Look, I kind of like the health restoration increased by 5%, but this is probably better because we're going to be taking on a fair few spiders and things soon, and they can poison you, so it's pretty handy to have that. All right, now we are going to go back out into this tunnel. You can exit out that way over there if you want, or you can exit this way, it doesn't matter. We're going to the same place. I'm going to climb this ladder. And if we just head over here, down onto this little jetty thing down here, we've got another chest. This one we need 3 lockpicks, but if you're following along, you got enough. And in here we get silver, and it's just Paradise and ladder and all these awesome goodies. And there should also be a dagger here. Make sure you grab that. And now we are actually going to fast travel back to camp. It will make another day pass, but that's okay. Fast travel there. Rid of that. Okay, and we're just going to leave straight away, guys. And you'll see here, it'll give us the option, exit to previous location or exit here. We want to exit here. And we're going to go get our next lie. So head north from camp and you'll find this woman standing over here. We're going to have a chat to her and...
Watch out once you get past the palisades. The Stranger route is apparently hostile to life, as the scholars say. Wait a moment. Oh, verily, my soul. You're the envoy. Sorry, didn't mean to be so informal.
You've mistaken me for another godlike in the Emperor's employ.
You sure? Because I hear the godlike he sent here was real unusual looking.
You might not want to finish that thought.
Sorry for the glib tongue. I've tried to be more proper before. Didn't work. I'm no good at niceties, including abiding by most rules. The law and I aren't exactly the best of friends, no. Although, I think that's Adia's problem. I was mostly just stealing food. If you're born to the wrong social class, Adia makes climbing the ranks rather difficult. Anyway, that's all in the past.
I love the characters in this game. I don't know why this game gets so much hate. I'm loving this game. Alright. I wasn't born in the right social class either, but I learned a lot from that experience.
Learned? No, absolutely not. What I've learned is you can either obey the rules or die. I got caught for my many small, petty crimes and spent about 6 years on the prison galleys. Then, a year ago, an Adiran official came to the jails and told us we could serve the Empire for a shortened sentence or rot.
Or rot.
Guess which I chose.
So she's working off her punishment, I guess. You could do a lot worse than sun, adventure, and a time away from the jails.
Seems reasonable to me, too. If I get lucky, I might even die.
Oh, that's a sad way to look at it.
It's a pretty sweet deal. 3 square meals, bed of my own, maybe even a chance to retire as a clerk.
That's gratitude for you, though.
Stupid for a few years. Better than the alternative. But first, even more palisades.
Have you seen any sign of the Adiran ambassador?
In the club
Adiran, I don't know how to say it.
Long ago. I didn't much like it, but they refused an escort.
Can you tell me about the ambassador?
Less competent than he seems. You think with all the time the ambassador spends working, he'd have more done. No. I hear he's about to sneeze away from swallowing the muck he's paddling in. Poor man.
What does he mean by that? I'd be interested in... Hang on. Yeah, I'd be interested in gossip about the Claviger.
Hot-tempered bastard. I think the ambassador's scared of him, but won't do a thing because the Claviger keeps the wheels turning. Good at its job, though. Purportedly. Bad about his confections. Sweet tooth like a hummingbird's. He and the ambassador make a good pair, honestly. The ambassador talks a lot. Claviger gets the administrative day-to-day done.
And about Inquisitor Lodwin, what do you think of her?
Honestly, I'm more scared of her than Woduka. At least I understand why the Burnt Queen is so pissed.
Okay.
Ludwig runs the Steel Garrote, Woduka's order of paladins. The only thing they care about is their Burnt Queen. There's honor among thieves, envoy. But zealots, they'll raise the world for their god.
Oh, so the Garrots, are they religious, are they? Anything you miss about Adir?
About Adir. Same hungry empire that is looking to gobble up the living lands. The one that sends people out to maybe die for its ambitions. Kind of you to ask, envoy.
So she hates us as well?
Not really. Adir's fair and good to the people it thinks deserve compassion.
Okay, we don't like that.
Trust and will. Adir will make you crawl to retrieve the pieces. You can tell it's a place that worships Woduka. Actually, I miss the pies. Crust's all wrong here.
I miss the pies. Yum, yum, yum. And why have you set up palisades here?
Just take a look down the road. You'll see the last palisades we tried to hold. And the ones before them. We're trying our best to keep the wilds at bay here, envoy.
The wilds at bay? What's so dangerous up there?
The strangleroot is hungry. Every day, it gets closer. Every day, weirder creatures crawl out from its foliage. Be careful if you're headed out there. Anyway.
Anything else I should know?
While Grunin beer is surprisingly terrible, always trust in a Mauen to know where the best seafood is.
Okay.
Pay attention when the locals tell you something. And watch out for poets. Something's odd about them.
Odd about poets. Given I'm rather new here, I'd love your thoughts on the general lay of the land.
Listen, envoy. I'm here to build defenses against the land. You want geography lessons? Go ask a cartographer.
Oh, okay.
I know a few things, though. So, ask.
Oh, okay. Any settlements of note in the living lands?
No, none. It's all untamed wilderness and feral heathens. I'm joking.
You're so funny.
There's Fjord, which is run by animancers. Thirdborn, where all the ruffians dwell. And Solus Keep, which has the Pargrunin, who don't like anybody.
I think we'll be visiting most of those or all of those places during the game. I'm just not good at keeping track of the names. Fjord's run by animancers? What?
And happily, too. Sounds like they've got a whole colony of inventors and researchers there. If I want a servant of the Adiran Empire, I might say it sounds fascinating. Groundbreaking, even. I know animancy is considered blasphemous and dangerous, but Fjord supplies most of the produce we eat here in Paradise. They must be doing something right.
Ruffians in Thirdborn, huh?
Miscreants and layabouts and all those great things. The kind of people who can make a life out of impossibly bad situations. Settlements just as rough and tumble. Wouldn't mind having a drink with the locals, to be honest. They sound like they've got stories. You know what I mean? Heard they're under siege right now, though, by those dream thralls. Wouldn't want to be them, between the desert weather and that.
What do you mean when you say Solus Keep's inhabitants don't like anybody?
I mean the Pargrunin dwarves won't talk to anybody. They stay inside Solus Keep and just never come out.
And what if I do want a geography lesson?
Once again, I'm no cartographer.
But...
You know what they say about continents with small acreage? They've got big personalities. Little bit of everything here. Poison swamps, deserts, snow-covered mountains, volcanoes, acid seas.
Because why not? A cartographer might be able to tell you more. I hear there's one in town.
And how do you feel about the Living Lands?
That it lives up to its name. Wilder place than Adir, which has been stomped into civility. The Living Land scares our empire, I think. Otherwise, it wouldn't be sending its most expendable folk here. Present company excluded, of course.
Expendable.
The Living Lands won't want to be leashed by the empire, though. But that's my opinion. I've been here a while.
Do you think the locals will take well to seeing a godlike?
I don't know. I mean, I know some people in Adir think of godlike as blessed by the gods. What with you lot having a divine resemblance and all. Although, I guess some folk think godlike are cursed. Depends on what sort you are. Frankly, I don't know if I've seen your particular kind before. Still, I think there are stranger things than you in the Living Lands, envoy. No offense, but more importantly...
Okay, I have some other questions, or maybe I don't.
You're a nice distraction.
Oh, is she flirting with me? No, I gotta go. Hold the wall. Oh, right, now I just remembered I just forgot to get some of the plants back here, didn't I? I think there's some over here. Hang on. Or did we already get them? There's normally a plant here somewhere. It's not showing up on the... It's not showing up on the mini-map. Where is it? Isn't it this one? Maybe we already got him. I just forgot. All right, anyway. Moving on past Malthea, whatever her name is. Off to the left, we're going to see a body that we can loot for a health potion. And then we're going to go over to this building. Don't be tricked into going for the plants that we can get. Oh, you might be able to get this first one without interrupting anything. But this is Paradisian Ladder. There are some lizards inside this building. Now, normally, Oh, sorry, Kai's talking. Sorry.
It's an armor.
He was just telling us about that upgrade material. If you go into your inventory, now normally, if we were going to get into a battle, I would go down and have some porridge, and that would give us a bonus 70 health and 70 essence next to our health and essence bars that could top us up if we lose any. But we're not really going to need any of that in this particular fight, and that is because we're going up here. So climb up the side of the building. Turn around and climb again. Climb up onto the roof. Get out your gun. And we're going to shoot the enemies down from here. So do a charge shot. Shoot him in the head. Ba-boom. Dead. Get back. Only get out of cover when you're ready. Oh, he's moving. He's moving. And ba-boom. That didn't kill him. Kai's probably going to go down there and start fighting. There he is. Let's shoot this guy. Ba-boom. Oh, I should have shot the other one because then he'd be dead. But anyway. So just shoot one of these guys. Boom. Don't let Kai steal my kills. Although it doesn't actually matter. You still get the XP. Boom. Alright. Enemies are dead. Drop once. Don't drop all the way to the bottom. Drop to this ledge here so that we can open the chest. Yum, yum, yum. And we've got 2 normal grenades now. So if we go into our weapon wheel, go down to throwables, you can choose that one, which is an ice type grenade. And then we've got normal grenades as well. We're going to equip that for now. And then we can turn around and drop all the way down. Make sure you loot the bodies if they've got any loot on them. There's also, hang on. Grab this body here. Oh yeah, very good, very good. He's got some good goodies. And then we can grab the pie. Yum, yum, yum. Although we were told that the pie is not that good here. I think I missed something. I can hear... Oh, there's a loot bag. Where's the loot bag? Oh, it's right there. Right there. Can't believe it. Lucky I checked my notes. We've got the log pick. That's important. And now that sound has stopped, so we've got all this loot. But head outside and we'll get another... what's it called? Paradisian Ladder. We go over to this area over here, sort of to the northeast. I'm going to find some loot over here.
This used to be a good fishing spot until something started dragging
Oops.
people away.
Little chest here. Don't think you can pick up this fish, which is slightly annoying. Any loot on here? Don't go too far. We don't want to deal with those crabs just yet. We'll get them in a second. Head over the other side of the river. We'll get some more loot over here, including, oops, a boat. A drink here. Oh, what is... Oh, shoot. We aggravated the spiders, did we? This is not part of the plan, but we'll get out our gun and we'll get some porridge.
Quiet as the depths.
Alright, I was hoping to sneak up on these guys. We still might be able to here. They aren't aggroed anymore. So we'll sneak up on this one here, and then there's going to be a bunch more come from over there. So just sneak up behind this guy and attack.
Quick and quiet.
Turn around. Oh no, no, we're still quiet. Okay, good. Did you drop anything? No. We may be able to sneak up on one more. Uh-oh. We might be able to... He's asleep, so we can sneak up behind him. There's another one just there. We'll sneak up behind that one. Attack! Shot that one. Alright, the other two though, I think they're coming. Yep, there they are. Shoot them one at a time. Come on. Alright, they're dead. Now this cave I actually cover later in the walkthrough. This was sort of off script here. We were over here trying to get our loot and those spiders saw me. We normally go and do that later. So we're going to go back over here. We got the water. We got the bow. I'll just check. Yeah, down here the spear. Okay. What's that over there? I thought I saw something. And then we're going to go back over the other side of the river and we're going to fight these two crabs. Now, because there's two of them, we're going to shoot one from long range. We can't sneak up on them because they're sort of looking from this side. We're going to shoot one and then we're going to order Kai to attack the other one, so then we only have to deal with the one that we've shot. So shoot this one. And then, yeah, dodge that. Get Kai to attack this one. Come and get me! And then on the other one, we're going to do our shield bash thingy to kill it. And then we'll get our gun out and we'll shoot the other one. And we'll shoot it again. There we go. Done. Loot the beetle. Primal
Just
water.
like
Yum, yum, yum. That one's got nothing. Alright, and then from here, guys, we're going to find this sort of rocky outcrop and look to the right of that. And there's some grass that we can sneak into over here. Maybe make a save if you haven't. We've still got our extra essence and health, which is great. And we're going to have some enemies here that we're going to sneak up on. This is going to be some spiders and lizards hopefully fighting each other here. I might try and sneak up behind this guy over here. He hasn't seen me yet.
Right behind you.
Oh, I fell. Oh no! I'll get up here. Nah. He saw me because I fell and tried to come back up. I'm just stun locking him. I can see over there the other lizard. Kai had him all under control. I'm just waiting for my stamina now, and then we'll stun lock this guy. Hit the spider. He's already dead. They did me the pleasure of taking out the spider. And we got a third type of grenade there from that guy. Alright, and now what we're going to do is climb up here. There's some crabs and lizards up there that we're going to fight as well. But we're going to climb these rocks here. Climb these rocks here, I said. I've never seen him not grab onto a ledge like that before. Alright, we can get the higher one though. Alright, get into sneak mode. Get our pistol, our rifle out.
Even Pargrunan walls can't stand.
And what I'm going to do from here is look over here, and we're going to use this as sort of cover. And we're going to shoot that lizard guy, and there's a beetle there. Actually, we'll shoot the beetle first, because that might be a kill. No, it wasn't a kill, but anyway. And then get back behind cover. Kai can go over there. Just be careful that that beetle doesn't shoot something at us. And that guy's throwing spears, but... Well, that beetle's tried to spit on me. Alright, now. This guy's throwing spears at me, so I'm moving slightly out of the way. Oh, I didn't dodge that spear very good, did I? Ah, I missed. Oh no, I got him. Oh, I missed him. My bad. Recording curse, and that beetle will do a good shot for them. Oh, he spat at me. Damn it, I wasn't ready. Oh, the beetle. Come back over here, beetle. There we go. Alright, loot him. Yeah, I really messed up that. But that's okay. My health isn't too bad. Alright, and then we've got some goodies we can loot here. This guy here, he always has another common arquebus, but we've already got one. Imagine only getting your first one here. And then from here, we want to go to the northeast and... Hang on, where is it? There it is, this way. Hang on, let's get this plant over here. Oh, did I already get the spider? No, we've got more spiders to get. They are over here, sorry. We're going to go through here. Make sure you've done a save. We're going to have some more fights in here. I'm going to have to do something about my health situation. We'll have... Oh yeah, we'll just do... Hang on, have I got anything that's less than that? Less than 150, but more than 40? Or do we just want porridge? Nah, we'll do 150, so we've got extra health left over. Roast chicken, yum, yum, yum. Right, now through here, we're going to find some more spiders.
Hargrunen built these walls, and much of Paradise.
Over on the right, we want to deal with these spiders. Now, what I'm going to do is, for now, we're going to shoot one and get a free kill, basically, and then the rest will come and attack us. We'll get our sword and shield out and do some shield bashing. There we go. See if I can get another kill here. Don't get spat on one. They were trying to spit on me. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got 2 for 1 then. Perfect. And we'll use Kai on this one so that he's attacking Kai and not us.
Over here.
Oh, Kai got him. Perfect, mate. Well done. All right. And we'll go over here and grab. Now you can use Kai. Look at this. You can use Kai to burn those, but you don't get anything for it. There's nothing in there, so I'm not going to bother. I'm going to get all this loot here. What we are going to get, it's nothing in that one either, is there? We are going to get Kai to burn the webs here.
Here it comes.
Going to head in here. We get a shield. I can't remember. Is this better than the one we've already got? I don't think it is. Oh, it's the same as the one we've already got. That's why it's not in my notes. In fact, I think that sometimes there's something else in those webs. I don't think that's always a shield. In fact, in my notes, it actually said last time on my last practice run, it was... Where is it? Trying to find it, sorry. It is a sword. That was a sword for me last time. It doesn't matter though. You can burn to get back out that side. Over here, we're going to find another body over in this cave that we can loot. And this is a body of a bear. This is a foreshadowing an enemy that we're going to maybe come across in the game. I'm not going to try and spoil when. Alright, and now we're going to head back over to where we just went in there, and we're going to find some more enemies over on this hill. You see this guy here. Don't shoot him. We're going to sneak up behind him. This is a Zorip Elder. I think we come across some of them in the first area. They will heal all the other Zorips if we leave him alive. So we're going to head over here. We're going to do a sneak kill on this guy, and then we've got a couple others down the bottom to take out. We'll use some shield bashing and things like that on them. Alright, so do a sneak kill on this guy. Hiya! We'll get Kai onto one of these guys. Actually, we'll get Kai onto the big dude. Get Kai onto him. In fact, I'm going to get out my gun and shoot this little one. Ah, God. Aussie, you are hopeless when you're recording. Let's not miss this time. Go, Kai. You keep him busy. There we go. Get that one. Now I'm going to go take out this little one with a shield bash. Oh, I can't believe that spear got me before I got in. Let's finish him off a bit here. He's trying to throw spears at me. There we go. And while Kai's got this guy busy, you know the drill. If he turns around on me, I'm going to use my shield bash on him. Oh, there we go. He's got, we can do the special on him. That should finish him. There we go.
Nice.
Bada bing, bada boom. Everything else should fill up using our excess stuff. Oh, we had one spoiled apple. What a rip-off. What have you got? Some money and an eggplant. Yum, yum, yum. And what have you got? A spear. And there's some more trees over here that we haven't got yet. Let's loot those. Some goodies over here. Take that. There's another beacon there. Where's the other? Oh, there it is. Some mushies. Yum. All right, now we're going to continue north up this road. And we're going to come across our next new enemy type. Just be on the lookout for it. We might be able to sneak up on it. It might be asleep, or it might be facing the other way. We'll know in a minute. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, nope, it's seen me already. So we ain't going to be sneaking up on it. I couldn't see it for a second then. Oh, why is it running away? I've never seen that before. I might get a free shot off on it. Yeah, you get it, Kai. Alright, while Kai's keeping it busy, we'll just shoot it from here. Oh, good shot. Alright, yeah, come for me. Come on. I'm ready for you. Get it, Kai. Get it. I didn't even, like... Here we go. Oh, Kai finished it for me. Well done, Kai. Great job. After you get the bear, we're going to go to the northeast. Up this hill over here. There's going to be some bodies up here that we want to loot. And then we'll get some more bear enemies.
Wilds are getting...
So we're just going to sneak here. Loot that. Loot this guy. Lockpick off this guy. I think that's always there. Let me know in the comments down below. There's a bear down there. We'll deal with him in a second. I'm just going to get this plant over here. Stay sneaky. Alright, what we'll do is we'll do a sneak attack on him. It won't be enough to kill him, but then we'll get Kai to take his attention, and then we'll be stabbing him in the back. Alright, get ready. Attack! Oh, hang on. Alright, get Kai. Do your thing, Kai.
Over here!
There we go. He's got his attention on Kai. If he turns around, we'll shield bash him. Good work, Kai. Good work, buddy. There we go. So shield bashed and then did a charge attack. I did the shield bash because I had no stamina left and I was afraid I wouldn't be able to dodge him. So you be ready for the shield bash thingy. I keep calling it shield bash. I know it's called charge, but I call something else a charge attack. Alright, now from here we're going to actually be fighting another 2 bears. So what I want to do is make sure we take a porridge. Just one. Because we may need to use our shield bash and we don't want to run out of, well, we don't want to run out of anything, do we? Now, if you head to where the waypoint is, but then down and around to the right, and once we get down here, you might want to get into a sneak mode. Just depends where the bears are. They might be in different spots for you. You can loot this cave if they're not in the cave. So loot that. We should be able to sneak up on one of these bears. He's right here having a little nap. So get into sneak mode. Now, once we do this sneak attack, the other bear may come over. If that's the case, we're going to get Kai onto one of the bears and us onto the other. Otherwise, we'll just do the normal one bear tactic. Let's go. No, the other bear's not coming at the moment. Or is he? Either way, I want Kai onto this guy.
Come and get me!
So we can pretend it's the one bear technique. I want to get behind the bear. I'm trying to get behind the bear. Oh no, we've got two bears. The other bear's not really on me yet though. Alright, shield bash. I got both of them with that. Now they're both lying down so we can do some attacking. Just gonna pack away from that. Okay, so we've got the bear that's got most health of his health here. Oh, he's going out there, that's good. Alright, shield bash. That'll get him down a bit. Kai's gonna do his second win. You see he went down, but now he's back up. He just did his bloody... Oh, I can't move. This was a bad idea. Alright, shield bash. There we go. That'll finish him. Oh no, nearly. That'll finish him. Is the other bear dead? Oh, I didn't realize we killed the other one. Alright, get the bear claw. I don't know if that's kind of random, I think. Whether or not the bears drop anything. Alright, and we've got full health and full essence. We've done well. Alright, loot here. Alright, now we're going to go to the waypoint, and if we haven't already, this should level us up. Let me just check. No, we haven't leveled up, but once we get the XP for walking through here, and that was the voice, sorry I talked over that, I'm just conscious of what we're doing here. See, there we go, we have leveled up to level 3, and the upgrades we're going to grab, so go across to abilities. We are going to be upgrading our maximum health. So get the toughness ability under the fighter tree. 20% extra health. Yes, please. Let's spend the point there. And then we're going to go across to character. And in character, what do I like to get here? I want to get another point into might. So we'll do more damage and we'll have more carry capacity. Yes, please. Confirm that. Don't worry, I know our intellect's on 0. We'll deal with that in the next video. Alright, from here, there should be a body here that we can loot. Let's do that. Okay, this is actually a quest item, and let's pick it up and then we'll have a look at it. If you go to the dirt speckled amulet, a small dingy amulet with a tag on the back, my dear Volta, yours always. Worth more in sentiment than coin. Volta, I told you to remember that name. That's the guy at one of the shops that has the ex-wife and the ex-husband. That's the thing that he has lost and made the wife angry at him. So we'll be returning that to Volta later and bribing him for some money. All right.
Didn't used to be this overgrown.
Now we're going to go in here. Grab that. He can take care of that. He's talking about those brambles that we have to get through. Read the trapper's log. We shouldn't be seeing bears in Dawnshore, not this time of year. Either the seasons have gone mad or the bears have. Tracked one of them to a pillar of Adra. Was it my imagination or was the creature praying? Something's very wrong out here. It'd be dangerous to sneak in for a closer look, but danger never stopped me before.
I'm always telling visitors we're not as crazy as...
And we've got a common bow here. Yeah, I've only just learnt in this video that some of the weapons are a little bit different. And we can go back out and we'll get Kai to get rid of these brambles out of our way.
Stand back.
Standing back. All right, go into sneak mode. We're going to sneak up on a bear.
I got a bad feeling about whatever that bear's chomping.
Yeah, what's he chomping on? This doesn't look good. And attack. Stabby, stabby. Get Kai's move.
Let's see what you got.
And he's dead. We didn't even need that last hit. Alright, loot this body. We get a health potion. And then turn to our right over here. We get some more loot. Common dagger. Spoiled fruit. I don't remember if anything is in these. I don't think so. There we go. Alright, and from here we can go that way, or this way, but we're going to go this way because this will loop round back to there and we'll be back there later, but this way we get to do, get a little bit more loot and also potentially sneak up on those bears. So use Kai to get in here. In here we're going to find a chest. Open that up. Just money and crafting materials. And then we are going to go out here. Oh, look at these little guys from the video at the start of the game. Now, I didn't test this myself, but you can actually kill them. I don't see why anyone would. I did see someone on YouTube do that, though. There was like a reel I saw, and it was not nice, so I'm not doing it. Go inside here, get another chest. Lots of good stuff in there. Yum, yum, yum. Out here, we're going to find a body. Not one of these little monkey guys. And we're going to sneak, because we're going to have another 2 bears. But we're good at the bear fights now, aren't we? Alright, we're going to get a sneak attack on this first bear, hopefully. And then we'll get Kai onto the other bear. That's the plan. Stabby stab. Okay. Kai, you need to attack that bear over there for me while I take care of this bear. And as soon as we're back in control, we're going to get another shield bash on this first bear, not the one that we're getting Kai. Alright, shield bash on you. Stabby stabby. Back away. Don't let him get us. Charge attack. Back away. Charge attack. Oh, I thought he'd be dead. My bad. So I needed one more little stab. Now let's go help Kai. As soon as he turns around onto us, shield bash him. There we go. Shield bash. There we go. Did him in. Awesome. Alright, loot his body. We're going to go back the other way. Nothing on that other bear. There should be a body over here. And a book. And a chest. What's in this one? I can't remember. Money and upgrade materials. Some loot. And this body here. Alright, okay. So we got all this stuff here. And then that is back back the way where we went left instead. Oh yeah, we didn't get this. Grab a health potion there. 13 health potion. We may take another porridge. Where's our porridge? Because we're about to get in another fight. Have we got another porridge? Yes, we do. One last porridge. And we've still got some stew to save for potential other fights after this. This bear here always has a weapon, usually a spear. I don't know if it's always a spear. And then we're going to go up this hill. Save the game if you haven't already. Just trying to see which way this guy's oh, he's facing this way. Okay. I'm going to get the first shot off either with a sneak attack or a shot like that. Boom. And then we're going to use Kai. Ooh, 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 ooh. Trying to get a target. Alright, backing away, backing away. Yeah, that's the one I want Kai to work on. Oh, he threw a spear at me. That's no fair. Should be able to finish this guy off. There we go. Kai, what are you doing? Oh, there's more came up behind us. Alright, shield bash. Alright. I would prefer Kai to be taking on the guy with the shield, but I can't use his ability right now. Alright, I'm going to shield bash this guy again. There we go. Oh yeah, we got his stun meter full and we finished him off. Now we'll go help Kai. Oh, Kai did the move without me even telling him to. And they're all dead. Alright, now we get the loot. We've got full health. We did well. We did well. Hopefully you guys are finding the combat fun and, you know, it's a little challenge here and there. Oh, we've got to loot that guy. That's probably one of the guys. Actually, we can read the note and we'll find out. I still can't believe the Clavager asked me to join him for the journey to the Strangle Root. Finally, someone that understands the importance of properly documenting the strange phenomena of this island. Written below will be my shorthand notes that I shall compile into a proper report upon our return to Paradise. Have a read of that if you want. I'm going to keep going. We've got some goodies down here. Oh yeah, this guy. Oh, eggs. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, and now we go back down. Sorry, my phone. Bloody phone going off. Nothing over there in the river is there. We got to go through the brambles. Just use Kai. And there's going to be a bear. Once we go up this hill, just keep an eye on your mini-map to see which way he's facing, and we should be able to sneak up on him. He's just a one-off bear by himself. We're going to sneak up behind him. Hey-ya! He's nearly dead, so let's just finish him off.
One for you!
There we go. We've got some consumables around here somewhere. Alright, and now we go into the cave. Is there loot in the cave? No, nothing that I need to worry about. Yeah, that's back down where we were. Climb up here. Head up on the right-hand side. Jump over here. Now, there should be... Oh, it's back down here, isn't it? So, drop down, but then... We want to find in here, we've got some thingo items. I know. This is the body of the Clavager.
Get rid of the band, we'll talk after.
And that's the obnoxious ambassador. He's obnoxious at the moment, he gets better. So letter to the Clavager on this guy's body. Clavager Amond, unfortunately I cannot dispatch any of my animancers to your grove, not until you can guarantee their safe passage. The Adrian presence in Paradise has complicated our diplomatic relations, but you already knew that when you built them an embassy. From Ignacy Vidaro, governor of Fior Mez Invernor. Alright, take that. That's some lore about something that the Clavager was up to. Now, you can't talk to the ambassador right at the moment. And when we walk out there, we're going to be in a boss fight, spoiler alert, with a giant dream-scourged bear. So save your game. And we're really not going to treat this fight much different. We're going to go out there. We'll do a... See, there he is right there. We'll do like a shield attack on him. We'll get Kai to do his move on him. And we'll go around behind him and stabby him in the back. As soon as he's looking at us again, we do our shield bash on him, get a couple of stabs in, and then we avoid him while we let Kai do his move. We avoid him while we let Kai's move cool down, and as soon as we can use his move again, we do some stabby again. Something that does come in handy is if you freeze him with this and then do a shield bash. So if we get an opportunity to do that, I'll do that as well. Alright, let's go. Okay, shield bash. Attack, and then use Kai's ability. Hey! And while he's distracted, we go around behind him. And we stab away, and if he turns around, we'll shield bash him. Let your stamina come back a bit. He's still not... Oh, turn around, so we shield bash him, and then we dodge. Oh, I forgot to do one thing as well. Go into our food and have 2 stews. I was meant to do that before the fire. That'll help us slowly replenish. I need to stay away from him. He got me a bit there already. Alright, shield bash. We just sort of need to use shield bash when we can. Oh no, my dodge isn't working. Oh my god, I can't believe he didn't get me there. I got stuck in that little creek thingy there. I don't know how. Alright, shield bash. And then use Kai's ability. Come and get me! And then we should be able to go around behind him. Alright, his stun meter's full, so we use that. And when he turns around, we shield bash. I'm just gonna call it shield bash, and then we get away from him. You're meant to be going after Kai a little bit more, you cheater. Oh, just keep dodging. I just dodge around in circles. Get a couple of stabs in, dodge around. Oh my god, I think I just missed a shield. Oh. Alright, Kai's ability's ready. Go get him. Charge attack. Oh, what happened then? I don't know how I took damage then, but I did.
Back on my...
Oh yeah, don't forget we've got our own second wind. And we're not going to heal until we've used our second wind because it's like a free heal, our second wind. Oh, he got me with his poison. Speaking of our second wind, we're nearly about to use it. Kai just used his already. Alright, shield bash.
Watch the left.
Dodge. Dodge. I hate that poison thing. Alright, Kai's got his ability. I'm going to shield bash him. Oh, there we go. We got our... his stun meter full again. Alright, he's still going for Kai. That's great. And when he stops going for Kai, we'll shield bash him and run. Or dodge. Trying to let my stamina recover as well while we dodge. Alright, shield bash, dodge. Haha. Oh, that's... Alright, we're going to be dead in a second. But we'll get our second win. Alright, let's shield bash. Let's use Kai.
Hey! Over here!
And then we should be able to get in behind him again. The stun bar's not far from being... Oh, we need more essence. I'll actually use an essence potion. Alright, shield bash. Dodge, dodge. Oh my god, he nearly got me. Oh, there we go. We got one of his stun bars full again, and we'll do some more stabby stabs. Oh, okay, so Kai's down, I just noticed. So what we're going to do is run over to Kai when the bear's over at one end, heal Kai, oh, and then dodge. So the bear doesn't sneak up behind us while we're healing him. Alright, shield bash. Back away. Use Kai. Alright, go behind him. Oh, we got a good hit there. We're getting there. Oh, we're nearly going to use our second wind here. Wait till he turns around. Alright, Kai got his second wind. Lucky bugger. Alright, I'm not going to heal because we've got our second wind as a free heal. Alright, I just got him with a shield bash. I'm just kind of going to wait until Kai's got his move available in 2 seconds. Alright, here we go. We might not even use our second win. Look at this. Look at him. We're getting close to dead, but as soon as he turns around, shield bash. Oh, he did something that made us use our second win. Shield bash and then get some distance. Oh, he's down for a second. Why am I not hitting him? Oh, it's his special. He had his stun bar. So we're nearly done here. Here we go. Come on. Nearly done. Nearly done. There we go. Haha, Kai, what are you doing, mate?
The local militia's lags a bit.
Alright. Make sure you loot him. We got some parodies in ladder and some bear claws. And over here, guys, ignore the ambassador. Once we've defeated the bear finally, we get some essence potion, some health potion. This guy has an Adra, very, very important upgrade material. Very few of them around. Grab some Adra, grab some silver, some sallables, and all the goodies. All the goodies. And right next to the body, the unflinching duty shield. Let's have a look at that. Compared to our common shield, It has 4 extra block efficiency, 15 parry efficiency, and 3 elemental resistance. We'll be covering parries in the next video. We're going to get that ability because we need to be able to parry so that we can get an achievement. I think you have to parry 25 times for an achievement. So we'll be working on that later as well. But for now, we are going to equip the unflinching duty.
Bastard. Of Ludwine's toy soldiers. I never even learned their name. Not that it would have done us any good.
Alright, before we talk to him, let's loot the area. If you go up the back over here, there's always a weapon. It's usually a mace, for me anyway. We've got a bunch of these sorts of grenades to get. They do work well on the bear, actually. We could have poisoned the bear, but I find that method works well. No, we don't want to go up there yet. Sorry, don't go up there yet. We'll just go and get the rest of the things that we can grab down here first. They do work well on the bear, but I'd prefer to save them for something later. Okay, once you've grabbed all the goodies, we've looted the body, and we've got our new shield, talk to the ambassador.
Oh, my savior. Oh, thank the gods. Your arrival
Now,
couldn't have been more timely.
We need to get a bribe out of him, and we also need to lie to him. This is no place for a diplomat. What are you doing out here?
Well, the Clavager and I were investigating a disturbance. But sadly, it got the better of us.
Eamon was no stranger to disturbances, inside or outside the city walls. I never would have expected him to be caught off guard.
Ambassador Falchion Heelguard at your service. And you must be our Imperial envoy. Better late than never, I say.
And then, hang on, it's just important that we say the right thing here. Not this one, actually. I was held up at Fort Northreach. I came as quickly as I could.
Oh, pity you were too late for the Clavager. Damn good fellow. Aren't you going to introduce me to your capable companion? Can he be trusted?
This one, I'm going to say, keep talking like that, Ambassador, and Kai might start mistrusting us.
I found it pays to be prudent about the company you keep in Paradise. The Empire doesn't have many friends on these shores.
Hey, not with that attitude.
Haha, that's right. You tell him, Kai.
I take it you had business with the Clavager? Poor fellow. It was the bear that killed him, of course. This wilderness has been a little too wild of late.
Okay, so this is the bribe option, and we can do that because we've got our might at 4. It'd be a shame if word got around you killed him. Pay up, and I'll see it doesn't happen. If you don't have might at 4, don't worry too much if you can't do this option. I'm sure you'll get enough bribes later anyway. We've already got an extra bribe up our sleeve, and we only need 5 for the achievement. There's plenty of opportunities, but that's what we're going to do.
I don't appreciate extortion tactics from the Emperor's envoy.
Well, bad luck, mate. We just saved your life.
Does not speak of this again.
So he just paid us
We heard alarming reports
$100 dues for saving him.
And a strange corruption moving toward the city.
Or for our silence.
The changes in the ecosystem are expected, but this one was progressing too rapidly to ignore. We tracked the corruption all the way here, but all we found was that creature gone mad.
That is not all. We don't have enough intellect for one of the answers here. And I'm going to tell him I saw... no, we're going to say this corruption is what the Emperor sent me to investigate.
The situation is more dire than I imagined. We need a plan of action before whatever this is consumes the living lands.
We are here. Come to us. Commune with us.
And here's another opportunity to lie as well, guys.
I've waited for you. Come.
What's the matter? Can you hear me?
And that's where we're going to go lie. Just a bit lightheaded after the fight. It'll pass.
Well, that's encouraging. The Emperor trusts your judgment, and so do I. Whatever you think is best, I'll support it. You know something of our troubles. That much is clear. What would you have us do?
And then we want to do this one here. I'm going to try something with the Adra Kai. Be prepared to catch me if I pass out. We need to tell Kai that. We've got enough resolve for that.
Oh, just be careful. The Emperor would never forgive me if anything happened to you.
Take it slow. We'll be right here.
Yep, it's going to be okay, don't worry. Okay, with that done, we can now head up the hill up here. Grab some of these mushies, yum yum yum. And now we go talk to the Adra. Now this is important, guys. Now actually, I'll see if I can actually go into it on our abilities screen. If you go to godlike, you'll see down here, you've got all these godlike abilities. You have to continue the story. You can miss some of these if you choose the wrong things or don't do parts of certain missions and things. For example, we're about to get our next godlike ability, but only if you choose the right option in this chat with the voice that's been talking to us in our head. So go up to the Adra and be ready to make the right choice. I think you get an ability point if you don't get the godlike ability.
You were but a dream. We wake from seasons of slumber. We have been waiting.
Who are you?
A colony of insects. The many united by one purpose. Mycelia twining through the loam, taking and giving in equal measure. We are the ache in the land. The roots that run deep. And you are familiar to us. Our memories are fractured, but you too are alone in your strangeness.
Hey, who you calling strange? I'm just gonna say let's go alone in my strangeness indeed. If I'm familiar to you, do you know whose godlike I am?
Godlike? This term means nothing to us. But why would you belong to another, shackled to their will? Shackled like us to rot and corruption. It spreads and festers and seeps and crawls. Poor bear. Poor us. Poor you.
Poor me. Okay, Fort Northreach, the bear, this place, it's the same plague, isn't it?
Yes. The air sings with its spores. It is everywhere. We can feel it. We fear it. We can see where it spreads.
Well, that's good.
Infection. A foreign body invades. The host fights back. We feel the pain of this intrusion. It overwhelms us.
Okay.
If an animal sickens after a fight, as it howls and sings its agony, what do you do?
Where is it? Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm not here to deal in riddles. This place is sick. Focus.
Sickened to its core, yes. Why do you think we suffer so? The rot festers. We could suck the poison out, let green things grow in its place, and we could give you the gift of our healing touch. But a favor for a favor. Would you help us in return when we ask it?
Alright, and this is where you need to agree to help, but first you can choose, it depends, what do you want? So we'll do that just to get a little bit more dialogue.
We offer you the power to heal and be healed, and you would wheedle and bargain?
That's what we do.
Do you wish this power or not?
Okay, I didn't know what that answer was going to be, because again, I don't listen to any of the dialogue, but yes, I'll help you. We have to choose that if we want the new godlike power, and it is a healing power.
A favor for a favor then. This place shall heal, and you shall know our power. Retire. New again this world, new again words. We will find you soon.
Alright, and this is going to heal this place quite a bit. Look at this. The strangle root is going to fade away. Revealing a new area. And our new ability, the godlike ability of Dream Touch, heals and revives all nearby allies and deals damage over time to nearby Delimgen, Dream Thralls, and Vessels. And it heals and ourselves as well, not just allies. So that's a bit misleading, the reading of that one.
Incredible. Envoy, I don't know what you did.
And here we get yet another opportunity to
You
lie.
all right? You look like you were in a trance for several minutes.
What happened? What can you recall? Spare no detail.
Alright, again, we're going to lie here. This is another opportunity to lie and working towards that achievement. I told you, I was just feeling faint. Nothing happened.
I believe the guards worked through you, Envoy. Though, as usual, they hide their motives.
And they're in good company, it seems.
Inquisitor Ludwig will need to hear of this. I've agreed to share my findings with the Steel Garrote, as long as they do the same. Not that she has any interest in ecology. Ludwig is obsessed with our security. Sees enemies lurking around every corner.
Let's just say, shouldn't the Steel Garrote report to us?
The Steel Garrote provide us some much-needed protection, but they answer only to themselves. We have our interest in the living lands, and they have theirs. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Stay out of their way, and they'll return the favor.
Understood.
We'll talk more at the embassy. I'll ensure the Paradise militia give you free passage into the city. Envoy, what you've done here is truly amazing. Let's keep up the good work, eh?
No worries, mate.
There are swaths of the city barely more civilized than this.
Now, I think this video is going to go for a lot longer than I had initially planned. All the dialogue and cutscenes and stuff definitely help it go a bit longer than I planned during my practice runs, guys. I try and make these videos under an hour, but I'm assuming this one's going to be well over that. I just didn't plan well. So some of them may end up longer. It just depends on how much there is to do, and I want to end videos at a good point. This was a good point. We just got our new ability. We finished the part of the main quest, and so that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you found it helpful and you're enjoying it, let me know in the comments down below, and please hit that like button. Those two things really help out the channel. If you want to help me make more real walkthroughs like this, please consider joining here on YouTube. Hit that join button, become a member, or going over to Patreon, become a member of Aussie's Army on Patreon. All it takes to support the channel on Patreon is just $1. Appreciate everyone that's already done that. You're a bunch of bloody legends. There's the bell. You know what that means. Class dismissed.